my friend! So let's go to the production. My next destination is the city of Mainz in the western part of Germany. Here I will visit one of the most sustainable factories of Europe. The town is commonly approached via this bridge over the river Rhine. The bridge is a symbol of the city as well. Its picture even decorated the wall of my hotel room. We will take more time for Mainz later, considered also the center of the Gutenberg galaxy, but for now it's off to the factory. The factory of Frosch is located in the industrial part of the city. It primarily produces eco-cleaning products. The plant is not only interesting from production point of view, but also for their holistic approach to sustainability. They generate all energy needed for the office buildings, water is get from their own wells, which is reused after repeated cleaning. And what's more, there were grapevines on the way to the production unit. So let's go to the production with Alex. Okay. Show the way.
Yeah.
Let's start the tour in the bottle production plant, as they produce their own bottles in several steps, starting with this plastic regranulate. This is our raw material.
Yes, exactly.
It comes from?
It comes from the household collection of plastic waste.
Yes.
So that means out of old bottles and old packaging, we do this. And this becomes a new bottle. We do HDPE bottles. Yeah. This is for universal cleaner, for household cleaning, different types of material. We do also shower gel bottles.
Alex has calculated that a 500 kg sack of granules will make 10,000 pieces of 15-gram bottles. Between the granules and the bottle face there is an intermediate state, the preform. Well, if all this had to be manufactured elsewhere, just think of the logistics of bringing here bottles to fill, transporting air basically, and then the storage capacity to store the bottles. This way, however, the thousands of small vials take up very little space before they get into the system.
This box contains about
Of this.
8,000 of this. Yeah? So this is the equivalent of 10 or 8,000 bottles.
8,000 bottles.
Exactly.
You can store, we can say here.
Yeah, this is kind of the compression. So as you can see here, the preforms are coming from upstairs. They are sorted into the right direction. They're falling through this gate into the machine. Then they are put onto mandrels, you can see here. Yeah? And then there are the heating stations. So the preforms, the upper part is heated up around about 110 degrees, so that it's getting some soft.
The preform is placed in the blowing machine, where it is first heated to the point of softening, and then the soft material is simply inflated between two metal plates with high pressure air. The internal shape of the metal plate is of the desired bottle shape. By the way, mineral water bottles are also made using a similar technology. The difference is that once made, those are usually proceeded to filling lines in the air, while these bottles are picked up by robotic arms working at extreme speed using vacuum pincers. How fast is this?
It's kind of 6,000 bottles per hour. And this is only one machine, we have more. Yeah?
At this point it might be a good idea taking a break, like a lunch break. There is a green approach to everything here. For example, there is a daily vegan menu in the canteen, and the reception of the office building is like being at a river on the edge of the forest. There are frogs in the mini pool, and outside of the building you can find a bee hotel.
So this is the parking lot for our employees with electric cars. So they have charging stations here, and they can use it free of charge. So that means everyone who parks here charges his car.
You?
I don't need that because I come here by bike every day.
Every day?
Every day. Yeah.
So sustainable.
Yeah, very sustainable. No, it's more like
training.
Being a little bit healthy or stay healthy and do some training.
We will meet Alex later in the filling unit, but for now let's go to the roof of the office building. Solar panels are now standard in many places, but there are also energy generating wind turbines here.
I think that's one of the cores of our company, that we have a holistic approach to sustainability.
What does it mean? What does it mean, holistic?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's business. It's not just one department. Every employee, thinks about sustainability, and the proof, or one of the proofs, you can see here, just where we are. It's our office building. So it's just an ordinary office building, you think, but it's not. It's an Eco Plus building, so Energy Plus. So we generate more energy than we need for this building. Yes, the wind turbines. Today is a beautiful day, but not very windy. But as the sun is shining, there's lots of energy generated by the solar panels. But normally we have a combination of the wind and the sun, and something which you don't see at the moment, it's in the basement. It's called geothermal energy. So it uses the heat of the earth.
Oh, basically here in this building you have everything.
We have everything. Nice people and nice energy. So what it does is it helps to generate the energy needed for the building. So we use the water, which comes from our own well, and then it's heated in the winter and cooled in the summer by the wind and the solar and the geothermal energy in the basement. And then it's used in the whole building to heat and cool.
It's fantastic.
And then even more, one more point, it's going into the process for our products. So the water is used many times. And we even got a certification for this building. It was a novelty in Germany. Of course, it's an office building, but it got a platinum award. Maybe you can see it on the door outside. Yeah, and before we built this building, we had to talk to this organization, and everything is fully thought through. The furniture, it's recyclable. The carpet has some magic ingredients. The windows, the insulation, everything is really, really thought out and really sustainable.
As one of the solutions for sustainable operation, we will now visit the plant's own water treatment center. This is one of the most important places from production point of view and also from filming point of view. The water coming from the plant's own well is used first for heating or cooling, depending on the season. And then, as we have heard, it is reused in production. Before that, here in the water treatment center, the water is first demetallized in tanks with sand filters and then demineralized in another room and on another system. These steps are necessary because in manufacturing, water is used not only for rinsing and pre-washing bottles, but also for making products. It's probably not to be mentioned how important it is to achieve the right cleansing efficiency. Used water or wastewater removed from production gets to be recycled here. So the water arrives here 2 times. We will now speaking about the second time after the production. After the production you have wastewater like this. So what happens here? Please explain me.
After we receive the wastewater, we treat it in the coagulation with iron 3 chloride. And we get microflakes with that. And after that, we need to neutralize it with lime. And after that, we are going to the flocculation with our flocculation aid. And then we get this flakes. And after that, we get this flocculation in the sedimentation. And we pump it there up to the filter press.
And you get this after?
Filter cakes.
This is just like mud or clay?
It's mud.
Clay.
It's mud without water, but you can say clay.
Clay, yeah.
Used for the production.
And after you can get this brick. It's a magic. I have been in my life in a brick factory where they produce brick, and I have seen it how they do it. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a normal brick. You can use it for everything.
Yeah, you can use it for everything.
Yeah, and it is for that, from the wastewater.
Yeah.
It's magic. So what we have seen in small, let's look at the larger scale now. Wastewater from the production process is flaked and then settled in a tub. In addition to the resulting completely clean water, some sludge arose which is pumped into another tank and then lime is added to neutralize. After compression, the sludge is sent to the brickworks. Why it is important to press?
Because of the water in it. If we don't press it, then it's like mud. You know mud.
Yeah.
It's like water and mud.
And the production company who will get it from you, they need in this way.
Yeah, they need it dry, and because of that, we're gonna press it and put it dry. And from here, it goes to the containers, and from the containers in another company.
The other company, they make the brick.
Yeah, they net the bricks.
This is the process.
Yeah.
It's not too easy.
Try this. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
And then
magic.
you push like here, one time, again. Yeah. And then
And then goes for. Yeah, it's really interesting part. This press works a bit like an old primitive printing press. And why do I say it now? Let's take another break, have a look around the city and find it out. Mainz, with the population of 200,000, is situated on the banks of the river Rhine and has huge commercial ports. Several bridges cross the river, but Theodor House Bridge is the most important of them because it takes you directly into the city center. The basilica with its baroque towers dominates the downtown, but it is just one of the main attractions. Because Johannes Gutenberg, the inventor of printing press, lived and worked in the city. Gutenberg's invention made it possible for information and knowledge to spread around the world so quickly that only the advent of the internet has since had a similar influence on human history. Mainz pays tribute to Gutenberg with a beautiful museum, so if you visit the city center and the basilica, don't miss the museum. And now, back to the factory, along this sycamore tree line on the riverbank.
They come from downstairs over the conveyor belts again. They fall into this bunker. This is kind of a storage.
We finished the tour at the bottling machines, now it is time to fill the bottles. The filling plant is similar to the bottle blowing department in having many machines and robots and few people. The robots are picking up the bottles randomly.
Yeah, I think it seems to be randomly, but it's not. You can see there are cameras.
There are cameras.
Cameras are checking where the bottles, where's the position, and they also recognize where's the direction of the bottle itself to know exactly how to place the bottle into the shoe.
And I can see there is a pouch on the hand of the
Exactly.
robot.
So there is a vacuum which sucks the bottle and holds it tight until it is in the shoe, and then you release the vacuum again.
The robotic arms use their sensors to pick up the bottles and place them in small cups on the line. What they can't yet manage with full accuracy is to place each bottle in the right direction, but this problem is solved by the built-in camera turner. Now everything is in place and ready to be loaded. Eco-cleaning products are mixed at separate units in huge mixers following their recipes. Since the system is closed, the mixing process is not very spectacular, but later we will simulate the process with smaller quantities. Can I take one?
Yeah, take one.
Yeah, raspberry
Exactly. Raspberry and vinegar.
and vinegar, yeah. Raspberry is only for odor,
Yeah, this is a nice odor.
and the vinegar is for cleaning.
The vinegar is the cleaning part.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After the bottles are filled, the nozzle is applied at another station. The last step in this line is putting on the labels. Of course, there are other production lines also, those now are working with window cleaners and general cleaners. The steps and the machines are more or less the same, but the bottles, the labels and raw materials are different. Speaking of raw materials, let's take a look at this simplified DIY version of the gigantic filling plant. We are going to make my very own namesake dishwasher liquid with Paula, who brought the ingredients with her. There are plant-based suffocant liquids made with sunflower and rapeseed. These have an influence on the materials such as extent of foaming. There are here some cleaning solvents, fully biodegradable and environmentally safe. There is also lactic acid from natural fermentation for durability, common table salt, water and natural colorings.
Basically it means that everybody can do his own hand
dishwashing
liquid if you have
the ingredients.
If you have the ingredients. Okay, let's start.
So you can start. So
at the end we would like to get some color like this.
Like this, exactly.
First the color.
Yes, and then you can add a little bit of this. It's very green.
Yeah, it's really green. So basically this is what happens in the factory.
Yes, yes, exactly, in a smaller scale. And now we have to wait, and you will see that the solution will become more thicker.
Okay, see you next week, it will be ready.
The plant primarily produces eco-cleaning products, but that doesn't mean only natural ingredients are used. The ideology here is that chemical agents don't have to be fully avoided, as modern science, to name an example, medical science, has a lot to thank to them. So the point is using them not a problem. The problem is excessive or inappropriate use of chemical agents.
It's not artificial chemicals or man-made chemicals are not per se are not bad. It depends if you keep these ingredients on a circle. We call it a biological cycle. Know if you like to see. This is normal in the nature.
Yeah.
You have a plant. At some point the plant dies, and then it goes to the soil, and then in the soil makes the soil rich and gets more ingredients that another plant can grow. So it's like you keep it on a crisis.
Yes.
And what we're doing, we take the plant, we take the oil. From the oil we make some ingredients that go in the formulation. And then when the consumer cleans the dishes, it lands in the sewage.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the sewage treatment plant, where they make a air circulation very strong so that the bacteria can degrade these ingredients in small molecules that can again be used and go directly into this biological
To the first round.
To the first round. So this is what I think the companies should take care. If whatever they do, they should be conscious of the effect in the world and not creating garbage. So not creating things that you cannot reuse.
So this is my first official
Hand dishwasher.
hand dishwasher. I will use it in all my life.
Yes, but you will think of us. Then you will come back to make another one.
Yeah, I will come back in every week to make another turn.
It's also good for the ring, so I will clean my ring at the same time. So I'm sorry, I'm dosing a lot. We normally don't use that much. You see?
A little bit intensive. I will remember this for 1 week or two, I think.
Yes, yes.
And one more fun fact for the end, Frosch means frog in German, so that's why the frog symbol can be seen on the products and on the factory and office buildings as well. That's all for today. If you liked the episode, please don't hesitate to comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.